the simple strategy I use with my clients whenever there's a movement that's hurting them, or they're coming in telling me that there's a certain movement that they can't do. It happens quite often that someone says, oh, I can't deadlift or I can't squat, which is a problem. If you just discard a movement because it's hurting you, you're going to become fearful of that movement. And if you keep telling yourself the story that you can't deadlift or you can't squat or you can't bench press or whatever, you're going to start believing it. And that's a problem, because as soon as you believe that fully, you are in fact going to experience pain every time you do that set movement. So if you happen to ever hurt something or experience pain doing a certain movement, here's a little breakdown of what you can do. Now, let's say I'm deadlifting this guy here, and all of a sudden my low back or my hamstring, whatever, starts to hurt. My first reaction would be to lighten the load, maybe down to something that's ridiculously light, and see if we can move through it. Now, if there's still pain within the movement, I am going to ask the person to move slower and more controlled, again with a light load, just to see if we can do it in a slow manner and make the nervous system feel safer and therefore not have you experience pain. If those two things fail and it still hurts, that's when I would start shortening the range. In this example, you could, for instance, just place your kettlebell on top of a few blocks and do more of a rack pull or a shorter deadlift here. If that is still not really working, you can of course also play around with foot position. Maybe you want to do a little bit of a wider stance, more like a sumo. Maybe you want to do a narrow stance. Maybe you want to do it from a kickstand. And the absolute last resort is to find something completely different and just kind of chill it out. That's my go-to. I hope you find this very useful. If you agree or disagree, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, try it out if you're experiencing pain. It sucks, so let's make it better.